Hello and welcome to the Shield Cup final here today between two teams in this very game. It's going to be between the Georgehighton Red Devils are going up against Inter Tolga. As the Premier League champions, the Red Devils are taking on the RSA Open Cup winners Inter Tolga. And we all know that we've got only a month away until the Premier League season begins for the 2020-21 and 2022 season. And that will be a very, very big season going forward in that one. But before we get to that, we have a Shield Cup final between these two teams. Whoever wins out of these two teams will donate money to charity, whoever wins out of these two teams. But Jimmy Hansberg, obviously got a new look now, new haircut of course. We haven't seen that style of haircut in your career as a player, and also having that big afro look. But anyway, cut to the chase about soccer now. How do you feel about this match, about these two teams, for the Red Devils and also for Inter Tolga? Let's start with the Red Devils. Well, I think the Red Devils are going to be very at it, of course. You know, they've really done well on signing Kai Havertz from Bayern Leverkusen. You know, signing him for for $50 million to sign him from Germany to come to the Premier League is very, very huge and very, very wonderful for the club to sign a player like him, because he will be a future. And also it's good that they re-signed Cristiano Ronaldo as he was about to leave the club, of course. Going to this new season, he'll be like a free agent and he'll be going to another club. We all expected to happen, but that's not going to happen now because he's re-signed back to the Red Devils for another 2 seasons. So this will be something good for him to re-sign back. And it's also good they signed Kai Havertz. So they've done some business, of course, during this transfer window. But at the same time, let's see how these players can gel together as a team. Can Kai Havertz take the pressure in his strides? We don't know about that because he hasn't even played a single game yet. For Ronaldo, we all know that he's been in the game in this country for the last 7-8 years now. And we know that he's used to this league very, very well. So it probably won't affect him as much. But at the same time, it'll be for the Red Devils, of course. And they might win their second consecutive trophy for the second year running if they beat Inter Tolga here today. What about Inter Tolga? Well, Inter Tolga, of course, they got a new full season now under Thomas Tuchel. Obviously, Tuchel came in halfway through last season. We know that he's probably, knows that he's got a real hell of a season to go for because they done very poorly last year. Wonder why Conte was sacked. Finishing 6th in the Premier League is not good enough for Inter Tolga. They expect to be in the Champions League. The bad thing about this transfer window, they haven't even signed any players yet, Inter Tolga. They haven't invested in terms of buying players into the club because we all know that there's only a week left until the transfer deadline day slams shut on the 4th of September. So they've got to be very, very quick and very, very quick as signing players because they only got a week to go until the transfer deadline day slams shut. So there's a big problem about that. What will Tuchel do? Will he sign a player to probably help the team out? I know that the team as itself at the moment looks very, very tough and strong and experienced in their team. But last year was a very poor season. But maybe it could be belief that Tuchel believes that this team is the right team to get them into the top 4 or potentially win the Premier League title by the end of this new campaign, perhaps. Maybe that could be the reason, but we'll have to wait and see. Yep, absolutely there, Jimmy Hansberg. But let's go now to interview the managers. We're going now to Mauricio Pochettino and Thomas Tuchel. Mauricio Pochettino, today you are playing here today at the Soccer City Stadium for this charity final here today, as the Red Devils will go 1-on-1, of course, against the Inter Tolga team. How do you feel about this matchup today? Well, it's going to be an important match for the team. We need to work hard as a club. We need to be very, very difficult and we've got to be strong. We've got to be very, very aggressive in this new season coming up. We know that, of course, we've brought in a good signing, Kai Havertz, of course, from Bayern Leverkusen, a very good player. He'll be in the starting 11 today in our team. And we know that we have to work hard as a team and be very, very organised as a team. And that's what we have to do. And if we can be very, very organised today and having Kai Havertz to get used to our team, then we could do well going to this new season. But look, we've actually been strengthening our squad despite us winning the Premier League title, despite us winning the Europa League trophy last season. We want to strengthen because we want to continue winning the Premier League title year after year after year. Traditionally big as a club to win trophies, win league trophies, and we should be doing that every single season as our tradition as a club to win trophies every year. So, in my honest opinion, we have to bring some good players in as well to addition in our team to hopefully get our team to get more results like we did last season. Absolutely. Thank you very much there, Richard Potchin. Best of luck in this match. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thomas Tuchel, today you're playing here today in the Shield Cup final here today against the Georgehighton Red Devils. We don't know. The bad thing is about your team is you haven't signed any players so far. We've only got a week left of the transfer deadline day. Are you going to sign any players before that date? Yeah, absolutely. We are looking at some players and looking and identifying players that we could help us go into this new season. I do believe that we need to get players in. I'm not stupid enough. I know it took a long time for us not to get anyone, of course, throughout this summer. But at the same time, it's very hard to do business in transfers because a lot of players want to go elsewhere. Lots of clubs want this player to go to that club, and also a player wants to go to that club. So it's not going to be very, very easy for our team to buy players in this window. I'm happy with my squad as it sounds at the moment. The board have even said that they are very happy about the team as well, and don't believe, like I don't believe either, to buy even any additions in this team. So at the same time, if they don't believe that, they don't want players in. If I don't believe that as well, then so be it. But at the moment, we probably might need 1 or 2 additions in our club. But at the same time, I'm happy with what we've got, and hopefully they can kick in the league very, very well. As I'm in charge of this great club, can go in the league, of course, with these players who came 6th last season. But I'm prepared to take the worst beating today. I'm prepared to take any circumstances of sacrifice about this club in terms of losing or winning. But at the same time, I like to win games. Today it'll be a good win if we do win a trophy before the season begins. Will be something. But at the same time, I want to worry about, of course, this match and also the league, of course, next month. Absolutely. Best of luck in the match there, Tuchel. Yeah, thank you. Let's get to the match, because your commentators will be Joshua Cole, alongside here today with the former Red Devils manager, John King.
As we all know, that it's between the Georgehighton Red Devils, the Premier League champions from last season, going up against the RSA Open Cup champions from July the 3rd into Tolga. Out of these two teams, they'll be playing for that trophy here today. And there's new additions into both teams, of course. We know a lot of these two teams have done their bit of business in the transfer market during the summer period after the season ended. We all know that Kai Havertz is now the new signing for the Georgehighton Red Devils, making his debut here today. Kai Havertz from Bayern Leverkusen has signed for the Georgehighton Red Devils. Good player he is, and that's good for the manager to sign him on. The lineup here today, we will have Mbappe and Griezmann up front. We've got Beckham down the wing, we've got Mahrez, we've got Kolovic and Harry Robson making his first start in the starting 11 here today, the young 22-year-old. And for the Red Devils, we've got Wayne Rooney up front, Ronaldo, the top goal scorer, who actually resigned back, of course, for being a free agent and left Red Devils for the last 4 weeks after his contract was expired. He re-signed back as to be still continuing to be a player, and he's still the captain, so it's good to re-sign back to Georgehighton Red Devils, and it's good for him to stay at the club. He could have left and gone to another team, but he didn't. He's staying at Red Devils for another 2 seasons of his contract. But here we go, and let's get this match underway. It's Inter Tolga versus the Georgehighton Red Devils here today, and here we go. It's the RSA Open Cup winners Inter Tolga versus the Premier League champions Georgehighton Red Devils. Well, the Red Devils do have a match, of course, coming up on Monday as well in the Super Cup final against PSG, the Champions League winners, because obviously the Red Devils did actually win the Premier League and also won the Europa League last campaign. So they've got a Super Cup to look forward to as well before their leagues begins next month in September the 25th. That's when the Premier League begins on that day. But now here's Anton Griezmann with the ball right here, right now. And now here's Dumfries. Crosses it in. Try to. That's going to be a throw-in. Now is Griezmann. Now is Now is a chance here for Harry Robson, young 22-year-old, the future player in the Republic States and the futures national team. If he continues playing in the first team, he might even get him to the call-up to the first team squad perhaps if he's that good. Now Robson. Now is Dumfries. Mbappe trying to get the ball, but good defending there from the back there for the Red Devils. Now David Beckham. And now it's a chance here for Dumfries right here. Now Becks with the ball. Pings it in the box. He tried to. Didn't work out though. And now here's a chance here now to Carlos. Now is Wayne Rooney. Now is Ronaldo. Now Rio Ferdinand with the ball. Now Anton Griezmann. Now Beckham. Trying to get the ball down, but he couldn't. Now Bolt now the ball. Gives it away here to Ronaldo. The player who re-signed back from his contract expired from Red Devils, of course, in the summer. He had to re-sign back, or he could have left the club. He could have done. His desire was about to leave the Red Devils in February. He wanted to end off his season of this last season, but however, he's got to agreement with the board of directors to re-keep him for 2 more seasons, and that's good for the Red Devils to keep a player like him. He's a world-class player. And he's a GOAT, and we need players like that in this league, because who can compete with Messi, who can compete with Maradona, who can compete with all these top players? And this is the best league in the world, the Premier League is, so without Ronaldo that'd be a problem. But anyway, meanwhile at the moment, Inter Tolga have got the ball here. Now Ronaldo, speaking of which, got the ball back, the captain, or the new re-signing back to the team, he's got the ball back now. Wayne Rooney, who obviously joined from Everton last season, who used to play for Manchester United famously, and also played for Toronto Bees in the RSV. He did, Wayne Rooney, and then he left Everton after 2 seasons, and now he's gone to the Red Devils to play for them. So let's see what he can do in this team. But now is a chance here for Beckham for Inter Tolga. And now is Kai Havertz. Now is a chance here from Dumfries. Now Harry Robson. And now is Alexis Sanchez. And now is Kai Havertz now on the ball back for the Red Devils. Now Wayne Rooney, Ronaldo's through, and he scores just before half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo, the player who re-signed back to the Red Devils after being a free agent, leaving the club in the summer, has scored here today. And yes, 1-0 to the Red Devils, and they could be the ones could win the consecutive Shield Cup trophy. Last season they won on penalty shootout against Wearmouth by 5 goals to 4 on Independence Day last year. This year they could do the exact same thing, but do it here today by a victory perhaps. Well, this game is a charity game, this game is, because whoever wins out of these 2 teams will raise money for charity before the season begins, similar to the Community Shield, and that's what it is about here today. The Shield Cup final here today of 2 teams who've won domestically to play each other here today before the league begins on the 25th of September, and a goal's been scored, so Ronaldo equalises. Now David Beckham. Now is Griezmann. Now there's a chance here for Dumfries now. Crosses it in. Mbappe. Oh, goal! Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe equalises, and they've got a goal back in the game. They were losing, they were, and they've turned it around, and it's now 1-1. Inter Tolga have got a goal back in the game. They've got a chance, perhaps. They could do it still, they could do. Tried, Chris Bailey, to try and save it, but he couldn't. So it's going to be 1-1 in this Shield Cup game. Now it's Kalidou Koulibaly. Now is Zinchenko. Okay, so at half-time at the Soccer City Stadium here in Georgehighton City, it's Inter Tolga 1, The Georgehighton Red Devils won at half-time here. Second half of the Shield Cup final. It is Inter Tolga 1, Georgehighton Red Devils 1 at this moment in time. If it stays like this, it'll go to a penalty shootout. It'll go to between these two teams. So there's a lot on the line here, of course. We know that this cup trophy is basically a trophy before the season begins in September, a warm-up trophy, let's say, because whoever wins out of these two teams will donate money as a club to charity. If whoever wins out of these two teams in this Shield Cup final here today. All these two teams have won domestically in the RSV, of course. Obviously, Inter Tolga did actually win the RSV Open Cup for the first time in their club's history. And Ronaldo a shot, a good block from Rio Ferdinand. So that makes it a corner kick here for the Red Devils. And now it's going to be a corner kick from Roberto Carlos. Will take it, heads it away. And there's a chance here. Good counter-attack here for the Inter Tolga team. Now Griezmann. Now Pjanic. And now is Zinchenko. It's a slide tackle right here. There's a free kick's being given. And Kai Havertz will... Alright, then that's going to be now a free kick for the Red Devils. Into the box, perhaps. No, he didn't. Mbappe won the ball back. Now here's Kolovic. Upamecano now. Now back boots the ball here from Chris Bailey. That's going to be now a free kick. Now, there's a chance here for Mbappe. Now Griezmann. Now Mbappe now, the chance here for a goal perhaps here. Okay, now Roberto Carlos kept it for the Red Devils. Now Usain Bolt. Now it's Pjanic. And now is a chance here. Now Ronaldo. Now Bolt. And he scores. And the Jamaican striker Usain Bolt has made it 2-1 to the Premier League defending champions. And it's 2-1 to them. Huge goal that is. And could they win the Shield Cup trophy? It could do. Mauricio Pochettino's team might be winning the Shield Cup trophy for the second time straight. Obviously last year they won penalty shootout against Wales last year. This year it could be the exact same thing here at Soccer City Stadium and win against Inter Tolga. I know that Thomas Tuchel obviously came in as Inter Tolga manager halfway through the season last year when Antonio Conte was sacked as manager of the club. And we know that he was sacked, of course, as manager for Inter Tolga in February, and then Tuchel came in and he won them the RSV Open Cup. Didn't do well in the league though. They did come 8th when Conte was sacked. Then and also Tuchel did move them from being in 8th, 9th position when he was sacked into 6th position. So Inter Tolga do have a Europa League place to play the next season. So they'll be playing in that one. They will be playing. Not good competition, but as long as they get some European soccer instead of nothing, it's probably the main thing they should think about. But at the moment, it is 2-1 to the Red Devils at the moment. And now David Beckham won the ball back here for the Inter Tolga team. Now Mahrez. Now shot from Mbappe. Good defending there from Upamecano right there. Looks like substitution made it. Leroy Sané is going to come on. So Sané is going to come on as a replacement. So it's going to be a corner kick here. Now Mahrez will take it. Header away here. Oh, chance for Kolovic, and that's going to be the goalkeeper's hands. So Chris Bailey saves it. Now is Mahrez. Now Kolovic. And into Tolga, a chance of Mbappe. Oh. So something should be made for the Red Devils. Kai Havertz, a new signing of course from Bayern Leverkusen, comes off, replaced by N'Golo Kante, will come on for the Red Devils. Now Mahrez meanwhile has the ball. Now Kolovic lost the ball right there. We've only got 10 minutes to be played until the trophy could be presented to the Red Devils as it stands at the moment, unless Inter can get a goal from somewhere. And now now it's a chance here from Ronaldo. Zinchenko. Now chance for Kolovic. Shots. Oh, strike though, but went to the keeper's hands very nicely. Sané won the ball back here. Very good there from Sané. Mbappe. Now Kolovic in the penalty box. Oh, just done him there. Sané. Oh. Now Mahrez will come off and Perisic will come on. Good ball right there from Kolovic to skill out Kimmich right there, and then Sané did head the ball, went wide. But as long as they try, and that's the main thing. But at the moment it is 2-1 currently, as it stands at the moment. Chance here. Shot. Header. And that's that. And it's all over. And that means that the Red Devils do win the Shield Cup trophy of 2020-21. And Inter Tolga unfortunately lost before the season.
Congratulations to the Georgehighton Red Devils, become the Shield Cup winners of 2020-21. It's the second year running they've won this. They've won against Wales on penalties last time's campaign, but this season they've won it before the season begins on the 25th. The 2020-21 Shield Cup champions, Georgehighton Red Devils. Congratulations to the Red Devils, of course, here today. They are the Shield Cup winners of 2021. And Jimmy, tell us your thoughts on today's game. They've got the result in the bag. They won 2-1 today against Inter Tolga. Inter Tolga did score straight after when Cristiano Ronaldo scored the first goal to open the game by 1-0 in the first half. But however, in the second half, it did got a goal back. They did in the 70th minute of the game for the Red Devils, and of course they win the game and win the cup for the consecutive season. Any thoughts on how the way they played? I thought the Red Devils definitely done well. I thought in terms of the possession, I thought they really dominated most of the game. Inter Tolga had some chances in their own mind. Obviously, great cross from good cross from Dumfries, cross it into Mbappe to score the goal straight after when Ronaldo scored for the Red Devils. So I think both teams really had their moments. We know that it's not the start of the season just yet. The league begins next month on the 25th or the 24th of September, and that's when the league begins. And I know that these two teams are ready for the league. They are prepared for the league, but at the moment they played here today in the Shield Cup at the end of August. And however, the Red Devils come to be the better team today, and they played their part. They won today, and good result for them because I think they really played very, very well. And also got another game, of course, on Monday in the Super Cup against PSG. But also for Inter Tolga came up short, but at the same time, it's going to be a season they will improve in, and definitely want to improve in this new season coming up. So we'll see how it all goes, but at the moment, well done to the Red Devils to get the Shield Cup trophy today. What do you think Tolga will do going into this new season? They only got like another, let's say, 7 days until the transfer deadline day slams shut. They haven't signed any players yet, so do you reckon they will sign players before that window slams shut? I think so. I really think so. I think they've got time in their hands to buy a couple of players in. I know that Tuchel even said in before the game kicked off today, he doesn't really need any signings. He feels happy the players he's got, but at the same time, he's looking at some additions as well, just to improve some bits in the squad. But at the same time, he believes the squad's strong enough to get a league title, strong enough to get into the Champions League. It's just they had an error from their previous manager, perhaps, probably why they struggle because of. But there you go. That's all I've got to say about that. Yeah, absolutely. But let's go now to the Red Devils manager, Mauricio Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino, today we all know that you won the Shield Cup, the kick-off for the start of this brand new season, to win a Shield Cup before the season begins next month. How do you feel about it all? Well, today was a very good win. We are, of course, won a trophy before, of course, the season begins next month. Also, we got a Super Cup final, of course, on Monday against PSG because we did win the Europa League in June. So we're playing them, of course, on Monday. So we have games, of course, in August before we have the league to start, of course, next month. So our team will be 100% committed in that match. We know that PSG are going to be a very, very tough team in that match. But however, at the same time, we've got to be ruthless how the way we play. We've got to be ruthless how the way we play. We've got to be dominant how the way we play. Like we did today here to win the Shield Cup trophy. The same thing as well will apply to the Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup on Monday if we beat PSG. But look, we had a very good team. Usain Bolt got a very good 1v1 goal against the goalkeeper for the opposition, Donnarumma. And also a great goal for Ronaldo in the first half. And that was good to end up us as the Super Cup winners for the consecutive season after last season. So I feel very, very happy that we won today. And I'd like to take a lot of praise to this next game because we have to praise our players because we did very, very well. And we need to be very, very positive before the season begins. And that's what I want this team to be. And I praised them very, very well. And I'm very, very feel positive and optimistic about this new season. And I know that transfers, I'm looking at buying some couple more additions in perhaps before the deadline day. But if we can't, then I'm happy with the squad going into this new season if we can't do any signings next Saturday. Thank you very much, Mauricio Pochettino. Congratulations, the Shield Cup winner for the second time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thomas Tuchel, a very disappointing matchup for your team, as your team, of course, lost 2-1, and you won't be winning the Shield Cup trophy. How disappointed are you to not begin the season yet, but begin the new season next month? But how do you feel losing the Shield Cup trophy a month before the season begins? Yeah, at the moment, I'm not going to be disappointed with my players because it's a one-off game between two teams. It's not a competition, in my opinion. I do believe that this is more like a warm-up or a pre-season final, let alone a proper final to look forward to. I'm more focused on the 25th September. I'm focused on that date. I'm focusing on maybe if we could sign players, maybe if we could do. But at the same time, I'm happy with my squad. So at the moment, it doesn't matter if we lost today 2-1 because today is a pre-season game, it feels. And I know that it's going to be more of these matches now competitively next month that we need to be looking forward to the most. But at the same time, it's something that we came here today as a pre-season matchup. We treat this game as, and we didn't do as great. Okay, we had a very good goal from Mbappe, very good, beautiful header, and a very good cross from Dumfries because we need some players in our right back and left back position and our midfield to cross the ball into the box and give the ball and deliver it to Mbappe because he's our talisman for this new season. So we need to give the ball to him as more, and also to Griezmann as well in our team. So doing that will help us to win something, of course, this new season, and I'm really prepared to do that. So bring on the 25th September. Okay, you look very optimistic for next month. Until then, thank you very much there, Tuchel. Yeah, thank you. And that's going to be that here today on the Shield Cup final. But let me introduce now, coming up on Monday, we have the Super Cup final taking place in the European Super Cup final as the Europa League winners, Georgehighton Red Devils, are playing against the Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain on Monday, live at 8 p.m, live at the City at Celtic Park in Glasgow. But that's going to be that with myself here today, Gary Walker, and also with Jimmy Hansberg. We'll see you soon. And for the new season coming up in the next month, and also the Super Cup taking place on Monday. Cheerio.